make your way back to your mat and lay in Shavasana as we begin. I'll ring my bowl. And so making yourself comfortable on your mat as we begin our practice today, leaving, any cares or concerns you may have in an imaginary basket outside your door, and perhaps seeing yourself walking back to your mat, feeling a little bit lighter, no burden, and not really needing to think about the past, the future, but just being in this present moment where you can be completely relaxed. So just begin by taking a nice, big, deep cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, settling the back body on the mat, just feeling the weight of the body being fully supported by the earth, and beginning to tune into your breath, just being an observer, just watching the gentle flow of cool air as it enters the nasal passages. Feel the air in the back of the throat, maybe in the chest, maybe in the belly. And then on the exhale, notice where the inhale changes to an exhale, the exact place. And then follow the breath all the way out, noticing perhaps that it has been warmed by the body. And just continue watching the breath, maybe coming to your home base, counting on the inhale and the exhale, or noticing the rise and fall of the chest, or even saying to yourself, so hum, feel the bright vibration on the hum, and just watch the breath without judgment. Just watch it flow in and flow out. The body knows how to breathe, so nothing for you to do but be an observer. And on your exhalations, just settling a little bit more each time you exhale, allowing yourself to be completely in the moment. Seeing if you can stay with the breath as you inhale. See if you can allow yourself to follow the breath all the way in and all the way out, just staying with it. And if your mind begins to wander, as soon as you notice, just come back to the breath, just following it all the way in, all the way out. So our focus this morning is going to be on using positive affirmation. So I will verbally say the affirmation, and you can say it verbally too, or you can just say it silently. I am steady, strong, and flexible. So what we tell ourselves are positive thoughts about ourselves. are able to lift us rather than suppress us and make us feel negative and bad. So even if you don't feel that positive today, hopefully you do, but if you don't, like during these difficult times, just continue listening to me say, you know, I am steady, strong, and flexible, and say that to yourself or say it aloud, and we'll see how we feel at the end of our practice. We'll see if we can keep that positive affirmation in mind. So begin by floating your arms up overhead, pointing out through your toes, giving your body a nice stretch. Really walk the shoulders up towards the ears. Stretch out through the fingertips. Point out through the toes. Feel the length of the body, the entire length of the body, from fingertips down through the arms, through the chest, through the rib cage, through the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, and out through the toes. And then relax. Take a nice big deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all morning. In through your nose, out through your mouth. On your next inhale, lift your arm and leg so that the toes and fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling, the left arm and the right leg. Release down to the mat, and then lift the left leg and the right arm. So opposite arm and leg, fingertips and toes pointing towards the sky. Release down. Opposite leg, left arm, right leg, fingertips, toes pointing to the sky. Release down. Left leg, right arm, stretching and pointing towards the sky. Release down. And then we'll bend our legs, float our arms down by our sides, walk our heels in close to our bottoms, and we'll come into a flowy, easy bridge. So on your next inhale, lift your hips towards the sky as you float your arms up overhead, resting the knuckles on the earth. Exhaling, floating the arms down by your side, bringing the hips back to the earth. Inhaling, lifting the hips and the arms up, floating them up. Exhaling them back to the earth. Inhaling, hips up to the sky, arms up overhead. Exhaling, arms back down to the earth. Hips down to the earth. Send the right leg out long. Draw the left knee into the chest, holding in front of the shin, the left shin. Relaxing the shoulders, noticing if the facial muscles are relaxed. And just take a breath or two, drawing that left knee in towards the chest on your exhalations. Take that knee, that left knee, with the right hand and draw that left knee over towards the right as we twist the lower body towards the right. That knee has moved over towards the right, but the shoulders are relaxed on the mat. You can take that left arm out wide on the floor to stabilize yourself. And just notice if you're gripping anywhere. Are you gripping in the shoulders? Are you tugging the knee to the right? Allow your arm, your right shoulder to relax to the earth. Notice if you're gripping in your face or in your neck. And or in your forehead, allow yourself to completely release. using the breath. I am flexible. We're not forcing our bodies in this shape. We're just allowing our body to be in this shape. Wherever the knee falls, we just accept the body wherever it is today and however it feels, but being aware of how it feels. I am flexible. Release that knee back so that the left sole of the foot is on the floor, and then send that left leg out long and draw the right knee in towards the chest, holding in front of that right shin, and just drawing that knee in on your exhale. Noticing if you're gripping anywhere, and bringing your breath to any place that feels tight and allowing yourself to just release. I am flexible. Take that left hand on the right knee and draw the knee across the body for a twist. The right arm can stabilize you. And again, just the mantra, the affirmation, I am flexible. Just relax the facial muscles, the shoulders, the hip, the back body. Keep the breath flowing. Returning that knee and foot back to the mat. Bring the left foot in to meet the right foot. Bring the knees and the feet into the air, placing your hands on your kneecaps. We'll just exhale, squeezing the knees towards the chest, and then inhale, pushing the knees away. And we'll just continue with that rocking motion, using the breath. Exhale as you squeeze the knees in. Inhale as you push them away. A gentle massage on the internal organs. And then bring your knees to stillness, still holding on in front of the kneecaps. We're going to bring our head and shoulders up off the mat, squeeze our knees towards our chest and our nose towards our knees, and then extend the legs out and extend the arms out in a big X. Engage your core. So squeezing the knees, the forehead towards the knees, and then extending the arms and legs. So the arms and legs are off the mat, squeezing into a little ball, and then extending through the fingertips and through the toes. Squeezing nose to knees, knees to nose, and then extending fingers wide, pointing our toes. And just continue 2 or 3 more times, or whatever your body allows today. I am strong. 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 And when you're ready, bringing the soles of your feet to the mat, we'll take the feet out wide to the left and the right side of our mat. So left foot out to the edge of the left side and right foot out to the right side of the mat. And we'll just dip the left knee to the midline, inhale it up, dip the right knee to the midline, inhale it up. And so we'll just continue with that using our breath. I am flexible, inhaling up, exhaling down, and just kind of rocking the knees one at a time to the midline and up, using the breath, allowing the breath to return to normal, its natural rhythm. And then the next time both knees are pointing towards the sky, just bring them to stillness. And then walk them so that they're hip width apart and walk them up towards your bottom. And again, we'll come into our easy, flowy bridge. So we'll inhale the hips up as we allow the arms to float up overhead. And then exhale, float the arms down, float the hips down. And just continue with a nice flowing bridge using your breath. And the next time your hands and hips meet the mat, come to stillness. And you can either turn to your side and push yourself up or rock yourself up. So we'll come to a nice, easy Sukhasana or easy pose. And we'll just begin by bringing our chin to our chest and just making some nice circles with the head. And just noticing how the shoulders and the neck feel. I am flexible. The more I bring movement to my body, the more flexible I will stay. And at some point, reverse your direction. Bring your awareness to any areas of tightness and just notice. And at some point, maybe looking out over the right shoulder towards the back of the room, and then looking out over the left shoulder towards the back of the room, perhaps looking up, looking down, making any movement with the head that feels good. And then as you're ready, sitting up nice and tall and just swimming the arms in big circles, doing kind of like a backstroke. Just feel the shoulder joints, making note of the fact that maybe one feels a little better than the other, or maybe they both feel the same, but just noticing. And then we'll reverse our direction, doing these movements mindfully, noticing any tightness. And then coming to stillness, and we'll come into our eagle arms now. So we'll make an L with our left arm, send our fingertips of the right arm stretch away, and then sweep the right arm underneath the left and bring the palms together as best you're able. I am flexible. Bring the elbows away from the body and inhale up. I am flexible. Exhale down. Feel the stretch across the top of the shoulders. I am flexible. I am flexible. Release. Change the cross of your legs. And we'll make an L with the right arm. Extend the left fingertips away. Sweep the arm, the left arm under the right. Bring the palms to meet. Stretch the elbows away from your body so you feel across your shoulders that nice stretch. Inhale, I am flexible. Exhaling down. Inhale, I am flexible. Exhale down. Inhaling, I am flexible. Exhaling down and release. We will take our right hand to the floor, place it on the floor. Inhale the left arm up, ballet arm. Walk the right fingertips away as we lean over towards the right. Feel the stretch in the left side. I am flexible. Inhaling up, bring the left fingertips to the mat. Ballet arm with the right arm. Walk the left fingertips away from the body. Lean over. I am flexible. You can even look towards the right elbow crease. I am flexible and feel the stretch down the right side. Inhaling back up. We'll turn so that our legs are resting towards the short end of the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring that left knee in towards the chest, hugging it in. Bring the right elbow crease around that left leg. Send the left fingertips out in front of you, gazing at the fingertips. Really stretch through the fingertips. Sit up nice and tall, and then follow the fingertips around towards the left and place the fingertips pointing towards the hip, the left hip, as you gaze out over your back shoulder. Continue breathing, a natural flow. Releasing back to center. Send the left leg out long. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Hug that right knee with the crook of the left arm, or you can just hold it with your left hand. And then send the right fingertips out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall before you twist, and then follow your fingertips with your gaze as you move your right hand around, and then bring the hand so that the fingertips are pointing towards your right hip, and gaze out over your right shoulder. Continue to allow the breath to flow. Release back to center. We'll make our way to our table. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hip points. Spread the fingers wide so that the hand has a nice firm press on the mat. And we will come into cat balance. So we'll send our right leg out long, point through our toes this time. Send our left fingertips forward. Press into the right hand and the left top of the foot for balance. Engage the core, so bring the belly button in. Keep the breath flowing. Release. the knee and the hand down to the mat. Take it to the other side, so point through the left toes, send the right fingertips so that they are extending out. Really stretch through the fingertips, stretch through the toes. Press into the left hand and the shoelaces of the right foot. Engage the core. See if you can lift the left leg up just a little bit more. Keep the breath flowing. And release down. We'll take it to the left hand and the right foot again. This time, an option to reach back to clasp the right instep, or just point the toe and stay as you were as we began. So stretching out through the fingertips, out through the toes. If you'd like, reach back for that right foot and open the left shoulder. Press the hand and the foot into each other, the right hand, right foot. No, sorry, left hand, right foot. Release down. Take the left leg out long, right fingertips forward. Stay just as you are here, or if you did it on the other side, reach back for the foot. Press that left foot into the right hand, opening up that right shoulder. Release down. Come into a low lunge now, so we'll bring the right foot in between the hands as we walk the left knee back. Stay with the hands on the floor as you are, or if you'd like, come up and bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. And then on your next inhalation, inhale and then exhale and twist towards the right, bringing your elbow to the knee. Take a couple of breaths here. Return the hands to the mat. Take that right foot back and bring the left foot forward. Walk the right knee back. Stay here with the hands on the mat, or if you'd like, bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Inhale, and on your exhale, twist and bring your right elbow to the knee, to the left knee. Return the hands back to the floor. Bring that left foot back, and we're going to come into a plank, so you can choose to come into half plank with the knees on the floor, or you can come into full plank, and perhaps we might try it on the elbows this time. So bring the elbows to the mat if you choose to do full plank, and interlace your fingers as if you're going to say a little prayer. Send your legs out long. Press into your heels, press into your elbows. Engage the core. Press into the heels, press into the elbows. Kind of tighten the glutes. I am steady and strong. I am steady and strong. I am steady and strong. Bring the knees to the mat. Place the hands on the mat with the fingers wide. A table position. Curl the toes under. Send the hips up towards the sky. Settle back towards the heels. And alternate walking or bending each knee, walking the dog. Come to stillness as you're ready. Pressing into the back of all 10 knuckles, fingers are wide. I am steady and strong and flexible. Walking your hands towards your feet, we'll come into Tadasana. I am steady and strong. So we're going to come into a little balance here. And so an option for you is you can bring the weight of your body onto the right foot and simply, or just bring that left knee into the air, perhaps bring it back behind you, kind of like an airplane. You can come into this posture. And then the other option for you is King Dancer. So bringing the weight onto the right foot and then bringing the left foot into the air a little bit, reaching back for the instep of that left foot, and then kind of coming forward, sending the right arm out long. So King Dancer. So either one, finding a drishti, no judgment, just doing whatever you can today for your balance. Keeping the breath flowing. Releasing gently. And remembering that one side sometimes is a little better at balance on certain days. So whatever you did on the right leg, we'll take it to the left side. So bring the weight of the body onto the left. If you brought your right knee into the air and then extended it back for airplane, maybe do that. If you did King Dancer, reach back for the instep of that foot. Find your drishti. And then rotate the torso forward. Stretch out through the fingertips. Press into the sole of the left foot. Think about roots. I am steady and strong. I am steady and strong. I am steady and strong. Bring your foot down gracefully. And whatever you were able to do for balance, yay. If the balance is a little off, you can even practice during your day off the mat. You can just walk around and just kind of go, la, la, la. And maybe swing your foot back and forth. And just balance is important for us to keep. Okay, so we're going to come to triangle pose now, so Trikonasana. So we're going to step our feet wide on the mat, not too wide though, and send our left toes so they're pointing towards the short end of the mat. Back right foot is parallel. Legs are straight. Inhaling our arms so that they're parallel to the floor, and then reaching with that left hand, reaching forward, looking at that middle front finger, reaching as far as you can so the torso comes forward. Then as far as you can reach, then rotate that left hand down to wherever it lands. Rotate the top arm so that fingertips are pointing towards the sky. Gaze at that right thumb. Try to think about being between a pane of glass. So we want our body to be like in one plane, we don't want our bottom sticking out. If the neck doesn't permit to look up, just look forward. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale up, turn the feet parallel, turn the right toes towards the short end of the mat. Float the arms up on the inhale, reach forward with the right hand as far as you can go. Your torso is moving forward. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Rotate that right hand down to the right calf. Rotate the left arm so that the fingertips are pointing towards the sky. Look up at the left thumb if your neck permits. I am steady and strong and flexible. I am steady. I am strong. I am flexible. Inhale back up. Float the arms down. Feet are parallel. We'll heel toe our feet back together so that they're about hip width apart. Take a moment, take a breath here. Inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers and make a steeple with the index fingers. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale back, a slight back bend, pushing the hips towards the front of the room. Inhale back up to extended mountain. Turn the palms away. Take a big inhalation, and then as you exhale, float forward. Placing the hands on the shins. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees. Place the hands on either side of the feet. Come down to your knees. We'll come to our belly. Frame the face with the hands as you bring your forehead to the mat. Bring the elbows in towards the body. Press into the the pubic bone and the tops of the feet. And on your next inhalation, lift the shoulders, the head up off the mat for Sphinx. Exhale down. Slide the hands back so that they're underneath the shoulders. Elbows in tight to the body. On your next inhalation, lift the shoulders and head up off the mat. Exhale down. Slide the hands down so that the palms are facing the ceiling and rest on your left cheek. So turn your head to the side and rest on your left cheek. Take a breath or two. And then lift the head and rest on your right cheek. And then take your hands underneath your shoulders, curl your toes under, push yourself up, bring your knees underneath you, and then sit back on your heels and bring your hands beside you with the palms up again and rest your forehead down on the mat for child's. Just allow the shoulders to round forward. And take 3 nice breaths here. I am flexible. I am strong. I am steady. And notice how you feel. Feel the positivity. Know that your body is strong and steady and flexible. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself to a nice, comfortable Shavasana. Just resting on your back with your feet wide on your mat, with your toes pointing towards the edges of the mat, with your arms away from the body, with the palms facing up. Feel the weight of the body on the mat. Tell yourself again, I am steady, I am strong, I am flexible. You turn to your breath now, just watching the rise and fall of your chest. The rise on the inhalation, the fall on the exhalation. And just concentrate on the rise and fall of the chest. And on each exhale, allow the body to sink into the mat. The rise of the chest and the fall of the chest. Your body just breathing on its own. You as an observer. As you're reclining, you may choose to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, thumbs at your heart center. May you feel steady, strong, flexible as you move through the rest of your day and beyond. Namaste.